Do you know about the acute stress response? If not, to sum up the scientific explanation, it's when your body responds to stressful or potential dangerous situations, determining whether you stay and fight mentally or physically, or if you'll run away. The more popular term for it would be fight or flight. A lot of people believe that they would stay and fight, and some people are fully aware that they will run away. But did you know that most people's reaction is to sit and do nothing? Most people have a freeze reaction when faced with danger, and less of a defense reaction. The truth is, you never know how you will respond, if ever in an unsafe situation, but it's always better to have some sort of skill set so you have a fighting chance. During my research, I learned that for women overall, there are 5 robberies for every 4 sexual assaults, whereas for college women, there are 2 sexual assaults for every 1 robbery. More than 50% of college assaults occur in either August, September, October, or November, not including other crimes like burglaries and robberies. These usually happen when someone is isolated. People rarely see being out late at night by themselves, walking to their car or house, or even exercising in the park as something that could be dangerous, especially if it's something that they do in a pattern. That's why I believe that being aware of your surroundings, knowing some warning signs, and being able to protect yourself could come in handy. During my research, I learned there were 5 main warning signs that could lead to assault, which are: 1, crossing your boundaries, if someone is constantly in your personal space. 2, isolating you, like if someone is constantly trying to enter your space to talk, separating you from your group. Another is if someone is intoxicated or under the influence. When someone who consumes alcohol is more likely to become aggressive than someone who is sober. The 4th warning sign would be verbal cues, which is when someone is speaking aggressively towards you or threatening you. But just because someone is speaking aggressively does not entirely mean that they will become aggressive. So it's important to pay attention to their facial expressions, because it could all change in a matter of seconds. The 5th warning sign is body language, like clenched fists, a puffed out chest, or dropping into a fighting stance. Knowing these warning signs can help you prevent a potential dangerous situation. But if you are unable to remove yourself from the situation or de-escalate the situation, a few classes teaching basic self-defense techniques could be the determining factor in whether or not you have a survivor story. This is why I think schools should require self-defense classes, especially college campuses, so they can cut back on assault cases and headlines, but also so the students could be safe. If no changes are made, there will be less success stories and less survivor stories, which is why I propose that you learn the warning signs, travel with groups, and take self-defense classes. All of this should be taught in a required class in high school or in college for the safety of the students. So I urge you to at least join a self-defense class for your protection, but also rally together, bring awareness in your own communities and your schools for the safety of others. Thank you.